Starting out week 26, we're still in Winter Park for our anniversary. We did head up to Grand Lake, but then on the way home we stopped off in Idaho Springs and of course got some Bojo's pizza.
After I read The Wild Trials, I decided, instead of going back to that book I wasn't quite ready for, to read another book by Mackenzie Reed because I loved Wild Trials. I went back to her first book called The Rosewood Hunt. The Rosewood Hunt in some ways has something familiar, like we talked about in a couple of previous books. A girl who thinks she's being groomed to take over her grandmother's legacy, and then when her grandmother dies, suddenly they're all locked out of her estate and they have to try and figure out what's going on. This one was great because it was very much a team effort. There's a team of people that grandmother has kind of assembled with these letters to try and figure out what's really going on. I really enjoyed it, not quite as much as The Wild Trials, but I liked the dynamics of the characters, and I felt like there was growth and mystery, and I'm gonna keep my eye out for anything else Mackenzie Reed puts out.
Monday night's dinner, as always, was delightful. Alex wasn't extremely happy with how his first plating turned out, but he liked the second plating better. And this is why he's doing dinners for us, is so that he can try out different platings and see what works and what doesn't. Tuesday's dinner was my turn. I had some ribs in the freezer, so I thought I'd give it a try. They took much longer than I was expecting, but they turned out really great in the end. On Wednesday, Melissa and I caught the new Pixar movie called Elio. I thought it was the best Pixar movie in the past 5 years, but I thought that it was lacking. I don't know what it was lacking. Maybe just the overall story arc? It was enjoyable and definitely better on the big screen than some sort of at-home experience, but I just wanted more. On the drive home from the movie theater, we came across an interesting car accident. I'm not entirely sure how you do this, other than just straight up being on your phone and driving with your knees. The other activity for the week was moving some of my old office stuff into Katrina's room to create an office space and a background for a second YouTube channel that I'm thinking of starting soon. So on one side of the room I've got this desk space where I can work on editing and bill paying and all that sort of stuff. Then the other side of the room, I've added some items to her bookshelf to make it a little bit more of a fun backdrop. Not the final version, but it's a start. Now, Alex's birthday is next week, and so he asked if he could do dinner on Saturday this week instead of Monday of next week. So he made a corn chowder, and also this watermelon made with mint, green pepper, and feta. And for a protein, we had chicken breasts.